So lying down in corpse pose. So with your feet a little bit apart and your arms to the side, a little bit of room between the arms and the armpits, and let the feet flop in whatever way they want to. And taking a few seconds to just settle, letting your body settle on the floor. And we're going to begin with just doing a little bit of tensing and relaxing, which we did last week. So on your next breath in, tense your right leg. So really tense your right leg. If you can hold your breath, hold your breath. So just a few centimeters, not too high. And then when you need to breathe out or with a breath out, just let go. So we inhale, tensing your left leg, lifting your left leg up. If you can hold your breath, hold. And then when you need to breathe out, just let go. So don't worry about not being able to hold your breath, just using an exhalation to let go. So tensing the buttocks, lifting the hips up from the floor, really tensing the buttocks as much as you can, and then using a breath out to just let go. Make a fist with your hands, with tight fists. Lift your arms off the floor, lift your hands off the floor, really tensing a little bit more, and then let go. So when it falls, it might just make a little bit of a noise, and that's okay. So now tense the shoulders, so the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together, really squeezing, and then just letting go completely. So letting go of the chest. Now we're going to bring the shoulders in the direction of the ears. So really bringing the shoulders in the direction of the ears, and then bringing them up away towards the feet, and then relaxing to the center. And now imagine you've eaten a sour lemon. So really squeezing all your facial muscles in the direction of the nose. So really squeezing your face, squeezing all the muscles towards the center of the nose. So that's a sour lemon face. And then relax. And now opening your mouth, bring your tongue out, open your eyes, look to the back of where you are, and stretch the face. And then close the eyes again, staying lying down. And what we've just done is tensing and relaxing. So when we tense, we create more tension, and then that allows us to relax even further. So now bringing your hands on your belly, one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. So like so, lying down still. And then we're going to practice a few full breaths. So we're starting with the abdominal breath. So inhaling, imagine there is a balloon in your stomach. Your stomach goes up in the direction of the ceiling, and then exhaling, it goes back towards the navel. So inhaling, exaggerating the movement a little bit, and then exhaling, letting the stomach drop. So a couple more, bringing the breath to the abdomen. And then exhaling down. Now, for those of you who are used to doing this with me, you can add with the abdominal breath, a chest breath. So inhaling to the abdomen. Abdomen goes up towards the ceiling, not quite touching. And then a little bit more to the chest. And then exhaling, chest down and abdomen down. So you should be feeling the movement of your hands going up and down as you go. So with your own breath, inhaling into the abdomen, abdomen up, and then exhaling, abdomen down. So inhale and exhale. So inhale, abdomen, a little bit more to the chest, and then exhaling down, chest down, abdomen down. So now, just if you can, we'll add in the shoulder breath. So inhale, belly up, chest up, and a little bit more, so the shoulder area is also full of breath, and then exhaling, shoulders down, chest down, and abdomen down. So if this is a bit too much for you, you can just stay with the abdominal breath, or you can combine the abdominal and chest. So stay at the level that is right for you. And we will just do 5 breaths, counting backward. So inhaling when you're ready, 5, breath in, whichever type of breath. Exhaling, 5. Inhaling, 4. Exhaling, 4. Inhaling, 3. Abdomen, chest, clavicle. Exhaling, clavicle, chest, abdomen. So 2 more in your own time. And then slowly, wherever you are, let go of that breath now. And then bring your arms up and overhead behind you. Push your heels away from you, so that's the toes towards you. And elongate the body. So really make the body as long as it can ever get. And then slowly bringing your arms to the center and coming up slowly to a sitting position. So coming to forward to your mat. And then when you're ready, whatever sitting position, we won't be here for too long. So coming into whatever sitting position, you can be sitting on a chair, wherever you like. So bringing the thumb and the first finger to touch, thumb and forefinger to touch, and hands on the knees. And then just relaxing the shoulders. And also making sure that your spine is straight. So imagine there is a thread that's pulling your head, opening the chest, making sure the shoulders are down and the spine is long. The back of the neck is straight, so humbling the chin in ever so slightly to give that effect. So I normally start my classes with the sound of Om to signify the beginning of this class and also to unify our energy for this group practice. So you can chant in your own home, and if you don't want to, that is absolutely fine as well. So we'll inhale all together and exhale all together. Inhale. So slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. And welcome to today's class. So I think I've met most of you. So we've got a very mixed ability class, so we're going to try and cater for everyone, and I'm going to give options. So do as much as you're comfortable with, or as little as you're comfortable with. And if you are recovering from an injury, or if you're not feeling totally all right today, then take it easy. And it is also very powerful to just visualize the practice, focus on the breathing when I'm talking about the breathing, and just take it at your own pace. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right for your body. So unfortunately, I can't see what you're doing. So I trust that you know what you're doing, and you'll be sensible about it and not be too ambitious about some of the things that maybe we're not just quite ready today. Okay, so we will start. We will start standing up. So coming up. And coming towards the front of your mat, if you've got a mat. If you haven't got a mat, that's okay, just wherever you are. And also if you have a towel for when we go to the floor, that might be helpful. And maybe you might need a little protection for your knees as well. So we will bring our hands into prayer with the thumbs at the sternum. So today we will have a little bit of an intention for our class, which is around letting go what doesn't serve us and keeping in our lives everything that is nurturing, that we want in our life. So we'll be having a few poses that will kind of let go of energy, and a few poses that are pretty nourishing. So we will work with this. So to go to with our intention, you can repeat the same intention that I'm working on today, which is I feel nurtured. So repeating it 3 times in your own time with conviction. I feel nurtured. I feel nurtured. I feel nurtured. So now we will start with just a nice flow. So bringing your hands back into prayer. Inhale, we'll go up for a little bit of a back bend. And then coming down. So we will go again. So inhale, hands into prayer. This time, bring your hands up overhead. Exhale to one side, whichever side. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bring your hands palm facing to the front. And then going back. Inhale. So turn your hands to face you with an exhalation, coming down with the knees bent. Let the spine round, and then take a couple of breaths here. And then bring the back of the palms to touch, and then inhaling up, coming back to the center. So inhale and exhale, palms together. So inhale up, arms up. Exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to one side. Inhale, bring the palms up, back down, sorry. And then bring your palms to face the front of the room. Inhale, a little bit of a back bend, bending from the upper back. And then turn your hands, exhaling, coming down. Bring the back of the palms to touch. And then with an inhalation, coming up. So we'll do that one more time. So we inhale, arms up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, back center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, turn your palms to face front, and then exhale here. So inhale, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, coming down. And then bring the back of your palms to touch. And then coming up into prayer again. So you can carry on doing this if you like. So I'm now going to move on to sun salutation. So if today you're not in the mood for sun salutation, then maybe carry on with these exercises that we've just done, this flow exercise. Otherwise, join me for the sun salutation. So inhale, exhale your palms together. So make sure you're standing nicely, the pelvis is tucked under. And then inhaling up, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, coming down. Let the neck hang. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring the palms of the hand on the floor if you can. So bend the knees as much as you need to. So you need some contact with the floor here. Inhale, the right leg back, the right knee on the floor. Uncurl your back toe. Look towards the ceiling, coming on the tip of your hands or your fingers so that your back is nice and straight. So now we're going to transition into the plank pose. So all fours first, and then we go one leg back. So just slide it. The upper body remains completely stationary, lifting the other leg back slowly. So if this is too much for you, you can come onto your knees. You can leave the knees down all the time. So just staying here for a couple of breaths, looking forward to your mat, just ahead of your mat. So now with an exhalation, uncurl your toes, bring your knees down, keeping the elbows in, bring the chest down and the forehead down. Now slide the body into one straight line. With an inhalation, we come into baby cobra today. So lift the hands off the floor, looking in the direction of the ceiling. So we're only using the strength of our back to come up. And then exhaling, bring the hands to the side. And then coming back onto the knees. And now we're going to go into downward dog or inverted V. So you can keep the knees bent if you like. And then if you feel like you can straighten them up, do so. So in this position, you're looking either in the direction of your navel or in the direction of your thigh or your calves, anything that works. So quite a bit of room between the ears and the shoulders. And the hips are quite high up as they can go. For those of you who can release the heel towards the floor, do so. And if you feel like you need to walk your feet a little bit forward or your arms a little bit backward, whatever feels right for your body. The distance between the feet is the same as the distance between the hips. So now we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. So if you know how to do this, go ahead. Otherwise, bring your left knee down first, and then bring the right foot in between the hands. And then we go back into the equestrian position, which is on the tip of the fingers, looking up to the ceiling. Bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Let the head hang. Bend the knees, coming up, back bend, and then hands into prayer. So we go again, this time leading with the left foot. So inhale, exhale your palms together. Inhale, up, back bend, not too much. Exhale, hands on the floor, palm of the hand or fingertips on the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Make some contact with the floor. Inhale, left leg back. Come on the tip of your fingers, looking up. And then transitioning into the plank pose, so all fours first if you need to. Then slide one leg. And then just without moving the upper body, lifting the other knee off the floor. So looking ahead and feeling the work there. If this is too strong, you can you can bring the knees on the floor. So don't hesitate if you need to do that. So we'll just stay here for a little bit. And then slowly bringing the knees down, uncurl the toes, keep the elbows in, bring the chest down, bring the forehead down. Slide the body into one straight line. Lift the head up in the direction of the ceiling. Bring your hands down by the shoulders and coming into inverted V again. So staying in this position. So again, adjust as you need to. So the hips are quite high. Let the head go towards the ground. Look towards your navel or your thigh. If your heels go to the direction of the floor, do so. And now we want the left foot in between the hands, so we can bring down the right knee down first, and then bringing the left foot, in between the hands. Come on the tip of your fingers, looking up to the ceiling. And then bring, with an exhalation, bringing the back foot to meet the front foot into a little bit of a forward bend. And then with an inhalation coming up, little bit of a back bend, and then hands into prayer. So we're going to repeat the sun salutation one last time. So come with me, take it easy. If you need a break, have a break, just work on the breathing, or do the first flow that we did. So inhale, exhale. So taking a second here to visualize the sun, the nurturing characteristics of the sun, without which there is no life. So the rays of the sun, its nourishing characteristics, which we're going to embrace. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, right leg back, right knee on the floor. Look, uncurl the toes, looking up. So coming into plank. If you can hold the breath, hold the breath. And then using an exhalation, bring the knees down, bring the chest down, bring the forehead down. So inhale, coming up. So slide the body first and then coming up. This time we're going to come into cobra. So keep the navel on the floor, keep the elbows away, keep the feet on the floor if you can. So we're using the arms a little bit this time to come up just ever so slightly. And then exhale, come into inverted V. So inhale, right foot forward, so you can bring the left knee down first if you need to, or just bring the foot forward. So, and then bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Inhale, coming up, back bend. Exhale, hands by the sternum. So inhale, and then exhale. We'll stay here for a second again. Once more, visualizing and embracing the characteristics of the sun, the nourishment that the sun provides to our planet and to us. So inhale, exhale, the palms together. Inhale, up, back bend. Exhale, coming down, hands on the floor. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, right, left leg back, left knee on the floor, looking up. So now transition into a plank pose. So those who are used to, you can hold your breath here. And then with an exhalation, bring your knees down, uncurl your toes, bring your chest down and your forehead down. Slide the body forward. Inhale into cobra, looking towards the ceiling. Exhale into inverted V. So the next thing is to bring the left foot in between the hands with an inhalation. So you can bring the right knee down first, or just bring the left foot in between the hands, or wherever it goes, then you can adjust, looking towards the ceiling, and then bring the right foot to meet, coming up, back bend, and then hands into prayer, and hands by your side. So separate the feet a little bit. And just a couple of breaths here. And then we'll come lying down on the floor to just take a couple of resting breaths before we do our next pose. So lying down. So this is a chance to get your breath back if it's gone a little bit fast. So the idea is to inhale for a count of 2 or 3, and then making that exhalation longer than the inhalation. So relaxation comes with the exhalation. So prolonging the exhalation is the key to relaxation. So don't worry about counting. If you want to count, that's okay. But just consciously making the out breath a little bit longer. And if you want to carry on using the full breath as well, you can do. And the idea is the breath, which is a physical thing, is very closely linked to our emotions. So when we're a bit anxious, we breathe quite shallowly and you can feel the breath in the shoulder area. And then if we are just slightly better, we can feel it in the chest. And then when we're very relaxed, it's in the abdomen. So sometimes what we can do is we can actually trick the mind to feel relaxed by changing the breath. So the yogis work on changing the breath to actually change the mood and to change the emotions. So by changing the breath, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which tells the body it's now time to chill and relax. So everything is all right. And the sympathetic nervous system is what gets the body into action to fight and flight. So using the breath can be quite powerful in this way. So now bring your arms up and overhead behind you and push your heels away from you. And then just bring your arms towards by the side of your body with your palms facing down. So now bend your left knee, left foot on the floor, and tense your abdomen. On your next breath, lift your right leg up as high as it goes, keeping the leg straight, but the buttock stays on the floor. So exhaling for a count of 3. So we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. So tensing the abdomen, the lower abdomen. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3. One more. Inhale, tense the abdomen first. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll just lift that leg one more time, and then we're just going to interlace the fingers and grab the thigh wherever we like. So staying here. So keep the knees straight. It doesn't matter where you hold, it doesn't matter how far it goes, but keep the knees straight to get the maximum of this pose. So, but if you obviously got an injury, then be very careful. You'll know what you need to do. And then on your next inhalation, bring your head up, walk your hands in the direction of your foot. So you can hold your foot, or you can hold your ankle, or just your thigh, anywhere that your body allows you to do. So if your hands have gone in the direction of the ankle, you can bring your elbows to the side and then keep the legs straight and breathe. So closing your eyes in this pose. So our yoga practice is about bringing the attention inwards. If this is not good for the neck, keep the neck on the floor. There's no point lifting the head in that case. It's not good for you, then please don't do it. And then everyone now head down, and then bring that knee, bend that right knee out, stretch the left leg, and then slowly hold the outside of your right knee with your left hand, and then we'll just go into a twist in this position. So twisting the knee in the direction of the floor on the left hand side, outstretch your right arm, looking in the direction of your arm. So if closing your eyes feels good, please do so. So twists are very good for the body. They release emotions, they calm the mind down. And then coming back to the center, and then bringing the right foot on the floor. And this time we're going to work the left leg. So the left leg is nice and outstretched. The palm of your hands are facing down on the floor. So relaxing so that both buttocks remain on the floor all the time. So make sure the back of your neck is nice and straight and relaxed, or if you're resting on something, that's okay too. And then inhale the left leg up, leg straight. Exhale for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Buttocks on the floor. Engage the stomach. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Engage the lower abdomen. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Now inhale again, the left leg, and then interlace your fingers, bring the hands at the back of the thigh and hold the thigh. So you can stay here all the time, that's okay. But try and keep the legs straight so you get a nice stretch. But obviously if this is not sensible, don't do it. So both buttocks stay on the floor. On your next breath in, bring the head up if that's okay. Then if the arms go up, if the hands go up in the direction of the foot, do that. So bring the leg towards you or the head in the direction of the knee. You can kiss your knee if you like, if you've got that far. And just staying there. Visualizing it if we're not there, and then just close the eyes, and if possible just let go of any tension that you can feel. So tension is not something that you need, and if you can just let go using the exhalation. Couple more breaths. Keep the eyes closed if it feels good. And then now bring the head down if it's not already. And just feel the intensity of that stretch if it feels good. So if you're a runner, a cyclist, then this is something that you probably do quite a bit or is very beneficial for you. And then bending your knee the left knee to your chest, outstretch the right leg, bring your right hand to the outside of the left knee, encouraging it towards the floor on the right side. It doesn't need to touch the floor, of course. Outstretch your left arm and look in the direction of your left hand. And again, if you want to keep the attention inwards, then close your eyes. Couple more breaths here. And again, the same technique. If you notice any tension, you can let go. If you don't need the tension to keep you in this position. And then coming back to the center. And now we're going to do the sunflower pose, which I think we have done before. So bringing your hands interlace on your thigh, on your lap. So I will just demonstrate if you want to have a quick look. So basically with the inhalation, the knees go to either side and the feet touch and the arms go back. With the exhalation, the legs go back, the knees go back and the arms go back. So we'll do that now. So interlacing your hands, bringing your hands on your lap. You can make any adjustment as you like with your arms. And then the knees are hip distance apart. So inhale, bringing the arms up, knees to either side, bring the sole of the feet to touch, and the arms are behind you. And then exhaling, coming back to the center. Two more. Inhale, arms up, feet up and over, feet touch, visualizing the sunflower open. And then exhaling, coming down back to the original position. And one last time. So inhale, bring your arms up and overhead behind you, the sole of your feet to touch. And then exhaling, legs back up and arms back. And let the arms go to the side. Now we will just come up for a forward bend. So you can come up, you can come to the side and then come up. And for those who are used to doing this, you can just rock forward and backward a little bit, massaging the back, but do this only if it's sensible for you. You know your body, you know whether this is good for you or not. For some people, this can be very dangerous, but for some people, this is good. So you choose. And then using the momentum, just coming up. So now we're going to do a forward bend. So we'll just do a very gentle forward bend. So interlace your hands, bring them underneath your thighs, and then slowly let your feet go to the front. So just trying to straighten the legs a little bit, but you don't have to have it straight at all, just wherever it goes. So you can keep that contact between the chest and the thigh. So if you've lost it, so bring it back, start again, keep that contact, and then coming forward a little bit. So just let the head hang here and feel what it feels like. So this might be enough. Or if you want, you can try and straighten the leg. So you can stay here with the knees bent. You can go and straighten the legs. And then you can do whatever you like. You can bring your arms or your hands wherever you like. So taking a few breaths here. in the forward bend. So noticing every breath in your inhalation and your exhalation. So a couple more breaths. So normally in my classes, it's not just about getting into the pose, but it's about spending a little bit of time in the pose as well. So you can adjust the position to however you like, or just any forward bend that you like. I'm sure we've all got a favorite forward bend, so indulge. And then slowly coming up and curling the back, and the head is the last thing to come up. So now we're just coming into sitting, and the next pose that we're going to do is the lion's pose. So the lion's pose is a very good pose to let go of emotions and to let go of any frustration. So we've all got our different frustration at the moment, and whatever small or big it is, well, the aim is just to try and let it go. Okay, so I will demonstrate this pose for those who haven't done it before, but for those who have been in my classes, you know that we have a lot of fun with this. So we will do first a silent roar. So this is a silent lion, and then we will do a roar where we will kind of make quite a bit of noise. So I hope people around you will be will be all right with the noise that you make, and you can get them to join in as well. So so you can sit in any position. So you can sit on a chair, that's okay, or if you want to sit on cross-leg, you can do as well. And the real position is to come on the knees, like so. But if this is too much too painful, then go back to being on all fours. So now we're going to put our paws, so our lion paws. So I'll just go back a little so you can see. So if this feels good for you, so the hands, the fingers are, so I turn my palms towards the screen here, and then I bring the hands towards me. So if this feels good, you can do this. But if your wrist, this is not kind to your wrist, then just put your hands with the fingers pointing outward. That's okay too. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate, so you can just watch for a second. So we will inhale, and then when we'll exhale, we'll look towards the center of the eyebrow, and then we'll bring the tongue out. So I will do it with a silent roar, so I won't talk while I'm doing it. So we'll kind of so we'll inhale, and then, so that's a silent roar. So I'm just demonstrating. I will talk you through it in a second. And then the actual roar is where you roar. So inhale again, and then so that's what we're going to do, right? So so let's get going. So if you want to adjust your pose, do so, whatever your hand position that you want. So we'll all bring the focus to the point between the eyebrows. So we'll inhale, and then exhale, silent roar. And then one more this time we'll go for a loud roar, and we will loud roar twice. So inhale. And one last time. Whatever kind of noise that you make, that's fine. It doesn't have to be in any melody or harmony. So inhale one more time, one last time. And then coming back. So we will just we will just stretch the wrist if that felt a little bit. So bringing your hand in front of you. So bring the wrist. So just bring the fingers towards you. And then opposite hand. So opposite movement, bringing the fingers towards you. So I hope you've not scared too many people and you didn't find it too funny, but it is really a very good way of letting go of frustration and emotions, and it is what we all need to do occasionally. And when you think about it, it's better to do it this way than any other way that we might want to resort to occasionally. So that's the lion's pose. And now we will just do a little bit of a back bend, which we did last time. So we will come onto all fours to begin with. So we'll come onto all fours, and then we'll bring the right foot in between the hands here, and then we'll bring the hands up into prayer. So we'll start with the right foot. If you started with the left foot, it's absolutely fine. So here we will open the arms in cactus arms. So cactus arms is just like so, shoulder height, and fingers bent at the elbows and fingers pointing up. So inhale here, and then exhaling a little bit of a back bend. Keep your eyes open. So it's a bit of a balance as well. So make sure that you're not being, so don't do anything that will get you out of balance. So feeling the balance as well. And then coming back to the front. So now we're going to change side. So bringing the left foot in front this time. And then inhaling the arms into cactus arms. And then exhale a little bit of a back bend. Breathing in this position. So making sure your neck has not gone back too much. So normally in my classes, I normally say, imagine your fingers at the back, at the nape of your neck, and you're not, by going back, you're not squashing those fingers. And then coming back to the center. And now we're going to do a balance pose. So we're going to come up, so bringing the back foot to meet the front foot. And then let the body hang for a second. So letting the body hang and let the neck straight. And then slowly curling up, one vertebra at a time. And the head is the last thing to come up. So we will have now a balancing pose, so which is the last of our posture work for today. So for the balancing pose, we will start by bringing the hands into prayer. So this is the flying angel pose. Some people call it the aeroplane pose, some people call it warrior three, but I like to call it the flying angel. And so coming on your left foot, and then come on the tip of your right toes. And then slowly slide the right foot back, keeping the hips straight and square, and the back, the the body, the top of the body elongated still. So keep that integrity in the long spine. And then you can stay there and start to pivot towards the front. So you can slide your foot a little bit back. You can come up on the tip of your toes. You can just try to lift it, or you can just stay here. So if you feel quite balanced, so fix your attention on one point on the floor. So with any balancing point, the focus is very important. So keep your focus at one point and keep it there all the time. So you can stay here. You can just move between lifting the big toe and back. And if your balance is okay today, it's feeling good, so you can keep coming up for as long as you like. You can you can bring the leg, the right leg in line with the rest of the upper body. And then in this pose, we open the arms. So the back of the foot is flexed and we open the arms, and that's the flying angel pose. So you don't have to go all the way. You can stay anywhere in this range that I've just showed. So wherever feels right for your body. So keep making sure that the upper body is nice and strong. And then slowly coming back to where you started. So now we're going to go on the other side. So coming on the tip of your left foot, and then bring the hands into prayer. Slide the left leg back a little bit, wherever it goes, sing on the tip of your toes, and then the hips are square, and then you can begin to pivot, and then going a little bit, so keeping the body into one straight line all the time. And then if it feels good, you can begin lifting the big toe. If not, just keep it there and just balance a little bit and keep making sure you've got the ground there. You know you've got the ground, and that will help you. So just staying here is very good. So just stay here if this is what you need to do today. Otherwise, pivoting, coming forward as much as you like, back foot flex if you are in a T shape, and spreading your angel wings. So the angel is looking over you and staying here, or wherever you are, whatever position you are at, that is absolutely fine. And then slowly coming back and bringing the hands back into prayer. And we will come down and we will relax for about 5 minutes. And then we will finish with a very short sitting position and a very short, if you like, a meditation, but a very short one. So lying down as we started. So lying down. So keeping your arms on the mat, the feet falling to the side, a little bit of room between the arms and the armpit, and making sure your body is nice and straight. And just close your eyes here. So the idea is to remain quite still for the duration of the relaxation. And if you need to move, that is absolutely fine. Make sure that you do so mindfully. It's absolutely fine. So if you need to wear anything to keep you a bit warm for this few minutes, please do. So getting all the itches, all the movements out of the way. And now you will mentally repeat after me. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my ankles. I relax my ankles. My ankles are relaxed. I relax my shins and calves. I relax my shins and calves. My shins and calves are relaxed. I relax my knees and kneecaps. I relax my knees and kneecaps. My knees and kneecaps are relaxed. I relax my thighs. I relax my thighs, front and back. My thighs are relaxed. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks. I relax my hips and buttocks. My hips and buttocks are relaxed. I relax my stomach. I relax my stomach. My stomach is relaxed. I relax my chest. I relax my chest. My chest is relaxed. I relax my back, lower back, middle back, upper back, lower back, middle back, upper back. My entire back is relaxed. My entire back is relaxed. I relax my thumbs of my hands, the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. My fingers are relaxed. My fingers are relaxed. My fingers are relaxed. I relax the palms of my hands and the back of my hands. Palms of my hands and backs of my hands are relaxed. I relax my wrists and forearms. I relax my wrists and forearms. Wrists and forearms are relaxed. I relax my elbows and upper arms. I relax my elbows and upper arms. Elbows and upper arms are relaxed. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. My shoulders and shoulder blades are relaxed. My upper body and lower body relaxed. Lower body and upper body completely relaxed. I relax my neck. I relax my neck. My neck is relaxed. I relax my jaw. I relax my jaw. My jaw is relaxed. Relax my chin. I relax my chin. My chin is relaxed. I relax my mouth, tongue, teeth, relaxing the tongue, releasing it from the upper palate. Mouth, tongue, teeth are relaxed. I relax my cheeks. I relax my cheeks. My cheeks are relaxed. My cheeks are relaxed. I relax my nose. I relax my nose. My nose is relaxed. I relax my eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, eyelashes. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, eyelashes are relaxed. I relax my forehead. I relax my forehead. My forehead is relaxed, releasing any creases on there. My forehead is completely relaxed. I relax my ears. I relax my ears. My ears are relaxed. I relax my head and scalp. I relax my head and scalp. My head and scalp are relaxed. My head and scalp are relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My internal organs are relaxed. My internal organs are relaxed. Bladder, intestines, liver, spleen, stomach, kidneys, gallbladders, heart, lungs, throat, nervous system. All my internal organs are relaxed. All my internal organs are relaxed. Now bringing your attention to your breath without changing it. Inhaling and exhaling. So imagine you inhaling for the first time, appreciating the marvel of the breath, and exhaling. So inhale the health-giving oxygen and exhale any fatigue, tension, and diseases. So inhaling health, exhaling illness, ailments, anything that doesn't serve us. So inhaling anything that you need to keep and letting go of anything that you don't need. So inhaling health, exhaling ailments. So a couple more breaths in your own time, feeling the nourishing power of breath, the nourishing elements of nature, sun, water, air, fire, nourishing you. You can imagine lying down on soft, warm sand, and the sun shining up with the rays of the sun nourishing you. And you can visualize sunflowers around and signifying health. Staying with that image for a couple of seconds. And then slowly bring a little bit of movement in your feet and your hands. Coming up, so taking your time to come up. So if you need to go onto one side first and then coming up, you've been lying down for a little while. So coming up. And coming slowly into a sitting position. So I think given the time, we will end with 3 ohms here. And so bringing your hands into Chin Mudra with your thumb and your forefinger to touch. And we will chant 3 ohms. And I will also recite a secular affirmation for the health and happiness of everyone. Unfortunately, I've forgotten to paste it so that you can all have it. So for those of you who know it, you can chant with me. So I will only do it in English today. So we will chant Om 3 times, and you you can just listen and with conviction sending these vibrations to the world. So this time we will chant 3 ohms. So the first ohm is to ask for, or is geared towards ourselves, our well-being, our nurturing. And the second ohm is to those we know, those close to us, friends, family, neighbors, people we know. And the third ohm is sending positive vibrations to the whole of the universe. So inhaling. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Thank you very much for joining me today. And I will now stop the recording, and I will also unmute everyone. So thank you so much, and very best wishes.
Thank you, Anju.
Thank you, Anju.
Thanks a lot.
Thank